In this video, I'm going to fix an old body weight scale. It's over 35 years old by just using some very simple soldering techniques to fix a small contact. But I'm also going to share with you at the end how, in a way, that makes me $90,000 a year. Hi, I'm Jim with the Works RL channel, where we're making money by saving money, doing things ourselves. I've done it all my life. It works in real life. It can work for you too. So this old body weight scale is 35 years old. It runs off a 9-volt battery, but that 9-volt battery has been taken in and out maybe a half a dozen times. The contact for the 9-volt battery is really not very well made. Eventually the wires broke. I'm going to show you what I did to fix it. It was very easy. Tools purchased for DIY generally pay for themselves within the first couple times I utilize them to fix something, and depending on the repair, may even pay for themselves the very first time I use them. And if I buy decent quality tools, I'll have them for many years, so using them for subsequent repairs means I'm not paying anything to make repairs. For this repair, I'm using a 35-year-old soldering iron, a box of various diameter heat shrink tubing, but even a good roll of electrical tape would work just as well for a simple task like this. Now this is called a third hand or a helping hand. It can be really helpful if you don't have an assistant when you need both hands to work on something. A heat gun like this I purchased on sale years ago, and it's a useful tool not just for heat-activated self-sealing insulation, but also for simply removing decals and paint from various surfaces. So I'm going to strip this off, this plastic, and we're going to use heat shrink tubing to replace that. On a 9-volt battery, the plus sign is on this male connector. The female connector needs to be red. I use 3 different diameters of insulating heat shrink tubing. One for an individual wire, one for both wires, and one for the entire connector. I gotta make sure I put them on before I solder the connector on so that I can slide them up and then heat shrink them down. My soldering iron is in such terrible shape that I actually use some flux to clean the tip and wipe it off with a rag. I should use a wire brush to clean it up, but probably needs a whole new tip altogether right now. Nowadays, everything is made not to last very long. In fact, my daughter even said, "Dad, get a new scale. They're only like $15 or $20. But let's just take that into context. $20 for a new scale. It took me a half an hour to fix this at the longest. So that's roughly a $40 per hour rate. That's $90,000 a year, roughly. It's not only saving me money, but it's keeping some things out of the landfills. DJ and I will catch you over at the other videos, and together we'll find out what works in real life. Thank you, DJ. Yes, I love you too.